What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about the infamous MREs. But before we do, my name is Michael Inman and I'm an airman in the United States Air Force. If you like military and or Air Force content, definitely hit the subscribe button below and make sure you turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload a brand new video. Let's get into it. So, MRE stands for Meal Ready to Eat, and that is exactly what it is. It is what the United States military provides to its troops, regardless of the branch, if the troops are in areas in which food is not readily available, especially in, restaurant or fast food form. So if there is not a McDonald's or a Burger King anywhere near you when you're hypothetically deployed, the U.S. military provides MREs to troops to make sure that they are getting all of the substance they need during the day. Usually an MRE comes in a really sad looking, very militant looking brown package, meaning it is not pretty, and when you look at it, you are not very excited to get inside it. However, that's just the way it is, and that's where we start our journey. Inside the MRE, there will be an entree, there will be a variety of sides or snacks, you might want to call them, and then lastly, there will be a beverage, which comes with a beverage bag. And that beverage bag, of course, is exactly what it sounds like. It is a bag in which you pretty much have to concoct your beverage. Now, of course, there are a variety of beverages you might find in your MRE when you get to go to basic training or basic military training for my Air Force folk, but all of that said is whatever beverage you are provided, you put the powder in the bag, you put the water in the bag, and you shake them on up, okay? You just do a little shake, shake, shake. And that is pretty much what is inside every MRE. An entree, a few sides, and a beverage bag. But wait, there's more. The most exciting and often the most concerning part of an MRE is the FRH, which stands for Flameless Ration Heater. Now, you could consider it or refer to it as an FRH or a Flameless Ration Heater, but what I like to consider it as is a little bit of Hogwarts voodoo black magic-ish. As I've talked about in my other videos, there is some sort of, 7th, 8th grade chemistry project in each MRE. There are chemicals in some sort of parchment pack thing, and then a bigger green looking bag. And so with your FRH or voodoo magic Hogwarts craziness, you put your food, your entree, of course, and maybe a side if one of your sides would be nice to be heated. You put your entree, and if you can fit your side in there too, you put it in the green plastic bag and you pour water in. When you pour water in, within a few minutes, it just starts getting hot. It just starts getting hot. And if you're just touching it for some stupid reason, your hands are going to burn. So watch out for that. Hence why they give you a cardboard thing to put around all of it, so you're not touching it directly. After about 2 to 4 minutes, now you start seeing steam. There is smoke coming from this package. So you will also find that in your MRE, and I encourage you to use it because hot food is nice. But if you want to be a basic person like me, you can just not use it about 95% of the time because you don't mess with black magic. It just seemed like a hassle trying to get your entree in the package sleeve and then pouring the water and not making a mess. And maybe I'm just content with cold food, but you guys, no matter what branch you're from, you make your own choice on if you want to do a 7th or 8th grade chemistry project every meal when you are at whatever your mock deployment part of basic training is. Each of these MREs is approximately 1,250 calories, and each MRE represents one meal. So hypothetically, if your unit needed to provide you 3 meals because they were not able to, provide a cohesive hot meal for you and your fellow troops, or no restaurants and or fast food restaurants were anywhere nearby and accessible, then you would be provided 3 MREs for your 3 main meals. Now let's get into one of the biggest questions. What were my favorite? This is what I came up with in regards to the three that I enjoyed the most. The first of my top 3 MREs includes meal number 18, beef ravioli and meat sauce. The second, menu number 20, and this one's kind of infamous. It is hash brown potatoes with bacon, peppers, and onions. Of course, you need to be in a breakfast mood. When you get this and it's clearly dinner time, you need to be in the mood for it. But what I will say, it's just a good entree. Like whatever they did, you know, salt and pepper, maybe they include a little hot sauce in your MRE as well. It just slaps. My final favorite menu item or menu entree, menu number 17, maple pork sausage patty. But hold thy judgment. Hold thy judgment. I promise it's pretty good, okay? So give it a chance. If you're giving it and you have no other choice and no one wants to trade with you, breathe in, breathe out, and dig in. And then you can see what all the hype is about. Make your own decision. Come to your own conclusion. Now let's jump into the good. So the good are the things you can find in MREs that they are currency. Very similar to the protein bars during basic military training for Air Force. These are the items that will get you something in return. Firstly, we have a chocolate or oatmeal cookie. And if you're lucky, you can get a chocolate chunk oatmeal cookie. Next, we have applesauce with raspberry puree. Now, I have no idea why they're going for a Michelin star with this dessert or this side option. But yes, you heard me correct. It is called applesauce with raspberry puree. Next thing that is an asset is when you find Skittles or M&Ms in your MRE. You are golden. You're just doing well. Next, we will say dried cranberries. You know, when I was in BMT and I had my dried cranberries, I was a very, very happy person. Like I was like, wow, this has changed my whole day. You know, Beast Week, mock deployment. Today is not a bad day out here. You know, there's sand everywhere. The showers are a mess. There's sand in the showers. Everything's in disarray out here. But these dried cranberries changed my whole perspective. I felt the day couldn't be any better, to be honest. Okay, I'm rounding up a bit. Next, apple pieces in spiced sauce. And for the grand finale of things that I hope you find in your MREs, cherry blueberry cobbler. And cherry blueberry cobbler is probably the most famous, the most infamous, the most noteworthy dessert in all of the MRE dessert category. It is so good. You will find it in your MRE one day, and it will change your whole perspective on military service. You'll be like, you know what? I can serve 20 years. Thank you very much. Heck with trading it. If you were given that, you are blessed. It is a blessing from high above. However you interpret the statement, it is a blessing. Now, lastly, but not leastly, everyone, we are going to end with things that are also nice. These are the things that you might find that are pleasant surprises. Okay, we'll say that. Niceties, okay? So first and foremost, instant coffee with creamer and sugar. There's Irish cream, which is always a surefire way to have a great rest of your day. Next, we have French vanilla. And then, of course, do not sleep on the mocha cappuccino. There are also powdered energy drinks. So if you are into a Gatorade kind of moment, you may find that in your MRE. There's chewing gum. Next, we have teriyaki beef slice. And I don't know why they weren't allowed to call it beef jerky. I don't know. And last but not least, something that is pleasant, we've already talked about it, is hot sauce. I got hot sauce in my bag. When you find that you're in a good situation because you at least, if you don't really love the flavor of the entree you've been blessed with, now at least you can bump up that flavor profile a bit. You know, salt and pepper's cute, but hot sauce is for the win. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this MRE advice video. No matter which basic training you're going to, I am pretty confident eventually you're going to be indulging in kind of the joys of MREs or meals ready to eat. But remember, if you take only one thing from this video, just know that if you find cherry blueberry cobbler in your bag, you just gotta keep it. I'm sorry, and enjoy it. You're welcome. If you like this video, definitely make sure to subscribe, comment, and like. Definitely follow me on Instagram and or Twitter at Michael A. Inman _. And of course, I will see you guys next week, or maybe this week. Who knows? I'll see you in the future. That's all that matters. Have a great day. Bye.